Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Scorpio, this is your energy check-in reading, everyone. What I'm going to do for you is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull an angel number for you. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, everyone, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you, stay true. Spirit is wanting you to stay true, Scorpio. So the need for validation from others is an illusion. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. So once again, the need for validation from others is an illusion. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. So look at that very powerful message here for you today, Scorpio. Some of you might be resonating with the image of this card as well. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards here. So we have 2 cards that jumped out and I made a mess of my deck here. So we're going to go ahead and use these 2 cards. I'm going to shuffle the rest and let's see what else we're going to get here. So we are starting with the Chariot card, everyone. So this is where Spirit is asking you to get in the driver's seat, get behind the wheel of your own life. You're meant to take charge here, everyone. So if you're in a situation right now where you feel like you're not in charge, Spirit is asking you to stand up and take charge in your life. The Chariot card is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent in your life. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. All right, and the next card that fell out was the 10 of Pentacles. This is where you're taking yourself, is to your desires, your dreams, right? The experience you're wanting to experience is here. It's very clear. You're already surrounded by that energy. And I feel because you can feel it, this is why you're taking a stance. This is why you're taking charge, right? So know that there's abundance all around you right now, Scorpio. All right, and your next card is 7 of Wands. Protect your energy. All right, protect your energy at this time. Some of you might be feeling tested in some way, challenged. Maybe you're having to deal with an obstacle. Maybe it's people's energies that you're working with or people around you that might be throwing you off balance here. I'm getting the ground moving. Perhaps you're feeling like you're walking on eggshells around someone. This is where Spirit wants you to have some healthy boundaries up, but also stay true to yourself no matter what. So the 7 of Wands. I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret it using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, so those of you that are seeing the numbers 7, 10, 7, we have double 7s here, everyone. So some of you might be seeing the number 7s around you. Again, this is a confirmation. Also the number 10. I feel some of you are going through a completion of something. There's celebration. There's also finalizing. Perhaps you're excited for this new cycle to take place. There is definitely a transformation going on. And maybe recently some of you have actually taken charge of your life in some way. This is really interesting. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So this new cycle that you're entering here, you are the one that's behind the wheel. You are the one that is meant to be behind the wheel, Scorpio. I feel some of you may have had people in your life that maybe have dictated what you need to do, perhaps what you need to wear, what kind of job you need to have, or try to influence you or talk you into things. And maybe you gave into that because you wanted to either have them like you or there's judgments there, whatever the reasons were. But now's the time for you to take that wheel. It's, you know, you got to kind of shove the other person out of that driver's seat. You need to get into that driver's seat now, Scorpio. Okay? So very important. And you're going to see that your life starts to move ahead a little bit faster than it was before. I feel some of you have been in a position where maybe you were underwater for a while and now you're finally popping your head up, taking a breath of fresh air and looking at things differently, right? Where things were stagnant and slow when you're underwater, you're kind of tuning things out. I feel you're now ready to take charge and make things happen. Perhaps you're feeling this new burst of energy within you and you're wanting to build something, create something. Maybe you're wanting to break away from something and you're wanting to find freedom now. Rather than sticking into this old cycle that may have been there for years, you're finally breaking free and you're moving forward into some new energy. You're going to claim victory here. Everything that you're working towards, everything that you're visualizing, you're going to see all of these things come to fruition in your life. I kid you not, Scorpio. You're already making it happen for yourself. And there's a power behind you. There's a source energy, right? This is your own energy, by the way. Source energy is our own energy. We're all connected to it. We are all one. And you have access to this. You have access to information and knowing as well. So Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition, trust your feelings, your gut instincts, everyone. They're telling you something. Your body is also telling you something. You're meant to take action on something somewhere in your life at this time. And it's through this understanding and knowing, right? With some of you, I feel that communicating this to someone might be hard. Like maybe you're taking an action and you can't explain yourself of why you're doing this. You just have a feeling to do this and you're going ahead and you're doing this regardless of what anyone has to say. This is the energy that is what it is that's coming in, and it is, you can't explain it. It's inexplainable. Right? It's inexplainable. So I've had this happen to me in life before where I've made decisions because of this feeling I've had, this knowing. It's like, I just know. And people ask, well, how do you know? I don't know. I just know. I can't even put it into words. Some of you have this connection to source, right? It's a connection where we can't translate it in this reality because there are no words for it. It's just a knowing. So some of you are experiencing these knowings, this urge, this call to take action on something, and you're actually taking action on it. And all of a sudden, away you go, and all of these things start to align for you and start to happen for you. This is what I'm getting here. And it's because you are aligned to the energy of abundance. You have this in your vision. You know exactly what it is that you're trying to create in your life, what it is that you're trying to draw into your life. You know the life experience that you want to have, the kind that you want to live. So you're looking at the bigger vision around that. You're putting yourself in that position of that experience. Like, what is it that you want to experience in your life right now, Scorpio? Like, what is it that you want to experience in your life at this time? Is it happiness? Is it joy? Is it money? Is it peace? Like, what is it for you? I want you to put yourself in that position of what that would look like in an everyday experience if you had all of that. What would that look like? And visualize it, feel it, and be there, because you're now connecting to it. And once you're able to visualize it, you're now there. You've connected, and that is actually possible, right? And what you need to do is take that action step in order to create that energy. So an example of this is when I first decided that I don't want to work my 9 to 5, I knew I wanted to work from home, and that's all I knew. I didn't know what that was going to look like at the time. But the first action step I took was to save some money, to take time off, to make, I don't know what this is, but to make that come true. So that's exactly what I did. I thought of that. I'm like, you know what? I have to save money first. I have to have a plan here. And I got that plan together. So Spirit is asking you to have a plan here. Now, some of you have reached this abundant point. You're already doing really well. You have a lot of different ways to build wealth, to bring abundance into your life. You're already doing this. Perhaps you're looking to expand and see where life takes you. You're going to see where life takes you, everyone, because you're taking the necessary action steps. You're moving forward, changing things up. I feel some of you are strategizing, right? You're coming up with different strategies and ways of doing business, and you know, you're putting your thinking hats on here, and you're linking up with how, you know, you're linking up with this abundance. It's almost like you realize, okay, this is another source of income. This is another source of abundance. This is another string of abundance I can pull into my life. How can I get that to happen? Let's open another pathway for that. So I'm seeing some of you unlocking pathways right now that is going to bring in multiple streams of income. So some of you have started a social media platform, maybe a business online platform here, something that you're wanting, you're visualizing this, you already see this and you're linked to it. So you're making it happen. Now, this isn't easy to do. It takes a lot of work, a lot of energy, but where there's a will, there's definitely a way. And you're going to will this into existence, everyone. You're going to will this energy into existence. So you're going to know exactly what it is that you need to do through the exploration of figuring out, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to make it work? Is there anything that I can do right now to align myself with this energy? Can I take a course? Is there something I can learn? Right? These kinds of things. Is there, do I need to save money? Right? So I'm seeing a lot of growth in your finances here, everyone. I'm seeing you investing in long-term investments that are actually going to pay off for you in a tremendous way. And I'm getting communication coming in. I feel like I'm not able to properly communicate here because I keep stumbling over my words. This sometimes happens to me, and it's only because I feel sometimes there's communication interference, and maybe that's within us. Or those of you that are watching, perhaps you're having a hard time communicating or expressing yourself in the way that you need to, which is coming up here from the Seven of Wands. Okay, so know that you're going through a spiritual expansion, everyone. Some of you are going through challenges, obstacles that are showing up here with the Seven of Wands because you're growing, you're evolving through that experience in order to align with this energy of the Ten of Pentacles. So if you're experiencing any of these challenges or things, I want you to look at it as an opportunity to grow. Look at it as something that is actually aligned to what you're calling into your life, and you have to become that version in order to reside in this energy, right? This is what you're doing. You're leveling up and getting here. So have some healthy boundaries up. I'm getting somebody that is actually really quickly moving up in vibration and frequency. I feel some of you are seeing a lot of success in your life in many different areas of your life quickly, maybe one specific thing even. And as you're starting to raise up in vibration and frequency, you're starting to notice that maybe there's people, things that you used to do that are no longer in alignment with you anymore. So you're starting to find yourself moving away from some of those energies. Maybe you have decided you're not going to drink alcohol anymore because it gets in the way of you being productive. Maybe you spend less time with someone because they're an energy drainer, right? Maybe you don't feel good when you're hanging out with someone. Maybe there's an environment that you're in and you decide, you know what, I don't need to be around this energy because it's not allowing me to grow. And what you're looking for is growth. And you're going to experience growth in your life. But Spirit needs you right now to stabilize yourself. You're not feeling like things are all shaky. Some of you are walking on eggshells around someone specific here. I'm getting some fear. I don't know who this person is. Maybe there's somebody in your life right now that might be intimidating you in some way. Maybe you feel uncomfortable with them. Maybe it's the environment that you're in that you're just not feeling good in. I feel some of you actually need to clean your homes. And especially if you're feeling that icky, like not good energy, maybe clean out your space and just see how that makes you feel. I do the same thing right now. My bedroom is so messy, everyone, and I just don't like the way it feels when I go in there. So I'm planning to clean it this weekend, like spick and span it. And I can already visualize what that's going to look like. And it makes me feel so good knowing that that's what my room's going to look like. And every time I clean it, that's exactly what it feels like. So for some of you, all it is just clearing out the area, decluttering things, right? Getting rid of the clutter, washing your car, cleaning your home, like whatever this is. And then also around relationships, I feel some of you are being either bullied or there's like a butting heads here. Have some healthy boundaries up. Spirit wants you to stand up for yourself and speak your truth. Don't let anyone try to push you down, especially when you're living authentically here. Don't let their energy get your energy. I feel that you're at a higher vibrational frequency here, Scorpio. So don't lower yourself to match that other person's frequency. Stay in your higher vibration here, even though things feel like they're shaky. Put some healthy boundaries up around you to protect your energy. Limit the amount of energy that you're putting into things that are maybe making you feel a little bit unstable or out of your comfort zone. Okay, and call on spirit guides to bring in the support, especially if you need support at this time. All right, and the number 7 is a very spiritual number, everyone. Spirit is also calling some of you to have some sort of spiritual practices in your life. Organization and just a routine, a daily ritual, something that helps elevate your energy, that helps motivate or inspire you in some way, especially around getting something done. I feel maybe you're challenged to get something done in your life, maybe because you're not able to put enough energy in it. Maybe there's some sort of a belief around it that you're not deserving enough for it. Like there's something here stopping you. And it's not even a big thing. It's more like an internal thing. And I'm seeing some of you actually getting to it and finally putting that feeling, that emotion aside and actually doing this thing. I don't know what this is for you. You're going to have to share with me in the comment section below here, Scorpio. This could be you giving up pot, giving up alcohol. This could be you finally prioritizing a project. You know, putting the energy into something. Maybe you've been distracted. That's the other thing I'm getting, is a lot of distractions. Protect your energy from distractions. Okay, distractions can get the best of us. So if you're able to stay strong, especially when there's a distraction that gets in the way, and sometimes this is hard to implement in our lives, but the more that you practice, the better you're going to get at it. All right, so I'm getting somebody, okay, there's a lot of luck here as well because we have double 7s. And I don't know if any of you have had 7s as a lucky number. So anytime, you know, someone asks you what's your lucky number, you're like, it's the lucky number 7. I'm getting the number 7 as a name or a brand here. Like the number 7 is a part of your business name or business brand. And that's that lucky number. You're going to have to share with me if this is true for you, because I'm seeing a big 7. And it even has the word lucky near it. So I don't know if you have a pendant with the number 7. Maybe your license plate has the number 7 on it, but it feels like it's not a license plate number. I mean, it could be, but this feels different. It feels like more in a name or a logo. The number 7 here, everyone. Now you're expanding spiritually here. So some of you are experiencing expansion symptoms, right? This could be feeling a little bit sensitive, overly sensitive, feeling like you are walking on eggshells with the emotions because your energy, you are super sensitive here to energy. So you might be picking up on other people's energies. The energies just around you. It might be overwhelming. And maybe you feel like this is something that is not for you. Like maybe you're dealing with something else, but it's actually, you're going through a spiritual ascension here and things are heightening as far as sensitivities. This is actually a gift, and it's all about learning how to balance it, how to work with this energy. So grounding techniques are going to work, and just spending time in nature, getting out, going for a walk in a trail near your neighborhood, in your city somewhere, getting out in a park, sitting on a grass, maybe just having lunch on the grass, right? Something like this. This will help center you a little bit and help you feel a little bit more calm. All right, but know that some of you are actually expanding consciously. So you're going to start feeling energies a little bit more intensely. Don't get scared of this. Ground yourself with it, because this is actually a gift that is strengthening or just developing for some of you. Okay. So we've got the bonus card here, bonus deck. It's the Spirit Animals Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. All right. So we are getting koi fish spirit. There is always enough. So koi fish spirit, I'm not even saying that right. So if any of you have seen a koi fish, this is a confirmation for you. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So there is always enough, everyone. It is so true. There is always enough. And if you're seeing the number 36 anywhere in your life, this is coming in as a confirmation of this message. Some of you might be 36 years old as you're watching this reading, or you might be a life path number 9. That's also coming through here. So the oracle message, and those of you looking for timing, 36 days and 36 hours around the message of this card. So the koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of Koi Fish Spirit is to begin to generate wealth within, with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envision the plenty that Spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much of value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are. For Koi Fish Spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. Now, the protection message for you is, are you feeling a sense of scarcity? Afraid you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. Koi Fish Spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you have suffered a loss or are afraid you soon will, or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi Fish Spirit asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to Spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember all that you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else, even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears, more gifts, more strength, and more wisdom, which is more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. So prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it. Spirit wants you to believe it, that there always is enough, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Scorpio, open the door. Open the door to blessings here, everyone. You are linked to all the blessings, all the abundance that you can ever imagine. Now, if you're seeing the number 59 in the sequence anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message. So Spirit is giving you the courage to move forward. You have free access. It's time for you to find your way. You have permission also to intervene. Hey, my beautiful friends, I'm so happy to announce that we now have memberships available on my channel. So those of you that have been looking to support me, my channel, and my work, you can now do so by becoming a member of this channel. As a member, you get perks. Some of those perks right now on the level 1 scale are custom badges and emojis that I made myself for all of you to use. All right, and there's more levels incoming over the next little while here. But first, we've got the level 1, which is the beautiful friends at $2.99. So if you're interested in supporting me, this is a really good way to do that. So I'm looking forward to see where we could take this community. I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much, everyone. Look at that. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.